Hey, what's up, you guys? Century Productions here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Infinite series, Captain America, or Marvel Now Captain America. So this guy's really cool. He comes in the Mandroid series that's going to accompany the Captain America 2 movie coming out, and he comes with the head of the Mandroid. We just got to wait for the second part of the series to come out to complete the Mandroid. But I would say out of the whole wave, this and the Red Skull were the ones I've really been wanting. There are a couple problems with this figure. I'll start off with that. As far as how structurally, there's some problems. As far as the paint application goes, there's some problems. I'm not sure if this is something they experienced in manufacturing them, or I'm not really sure, but it seems like it's a quality control issue yet again with Hasbro. And I was just praising them on how they were doing a better job with their quality control, and then they come out with this guy. I'm not saying that this isn't a great figure. I'm going to take you through everything about this figure. It's just there's some things I'm just trying to figure out what led them to that conclusion, like the no waist articulation. There's no swivel at the waist right above the belt. That just gets me. I don't understand that at all. First off, let me just start off with the shield. This is the shield that we've been seeing since Bucky Cap came out. It just seems to be a little bit darker red. Does fit on him pretty well. Just the problem I've had with these shields in the past, I'm not saying I have that problem now, but is that this part right here, the part that actually attaches to the wrist, tends to snap if you're not careful with it. But you can also flip that down and stick it on the back of his armor if you like. Which is always really cool. But as far as the figure goes, I mean, it's the way it's sculpted, it's really nice. You can see all the little indents in the actual costume. I mean, overall, it's a really nice figure. I can tell that they used a couple parts from older figures. It looks like these gloves were used from the Cap figure from the Avengers movie. Correct me if I'm wrong, that looks to be what they are. Just different hands. And possibly the boots. I believe the boots look the same too. But other than that, it seems to be basically a pretty new sculpt. So real quick, the problems I had with it, if any, were that waist articulation right there. Another problem I've been having is when you move the torso, if you're not, I mean, I don't know if you can avoid this at all, but when you move the torso down, it looks like it chips off the paint right there. I mean, first off, the paint application right here is really nice. They got this glossy tone on it along with the glossy white. Looks really, really nice. But when you move the figure down, you see that little chip right there. It just pisses me off, honestly, which sucks. I don't know if there's a way of avoiding that. Maybe there's too many layers of paint on there. I'm not really too sure, but it just sucks that that happens. And I have a couple of these figures. I gave one of them to, actually, Brett Styles, if you guys know who Brett Styles is. I gave him one of them. It seems that it's the same problem. Another problem that I have been having, or it's not that I've been having, is, I don't know if I can show you in the light, but the paint application on the star right here is just terrible. It looks to be like two different whites. It looks like they had a mess up in the middle of the star and then went back over with a different color white, and even that's chipping off. So that kind of grinds my gears a little bit. And you can also see a little bit of blue falling into the black right here if the light would pick it up, which kind of sucks. And then my last problem with the figures, seems like most of the figures, when their eyes are painted, it looks like he's looking to the left. That would be your right, which is weird. So I got to have him kind of at an angle, making it look like he's looking up and to the left. The other copy of this figure that I have, it's really bad. So those were the problems I had with the figure. Now let's talk about the good things about the figure. I like that they painted the neck right here. So it looks like he's wearing a mask and it's not just one complete suit. I really like that touch. It's just really nice. I also like the shoulders, how this is sculpted up onto the shoulders. And you can even see the paint problems on the back of the star as well. Maybe that's just a hard thing to paint for them. I'm not sure, but could be a QC issue yet again, but who knows. And some of the paint looks to be chipping on the back. It may be this paint. The paint may just chip off easier than the rest. I'm not sure, but I like the shoulder pans. I like all this sculpt right here as far as the little rivets in his suit. I really, really like the belt. The belt is really nice. It's not removable, unfortunately, but I'm sure if you're trying to do a custom, you could somehow get it off of there. And then we go down into the knees, and of course we got the knee pads, which is really nice. And lots of pieces of articulation other than the waist articulation, which, I mean, I just really wish they had put that on there. But other than that, it's a really solid figure as far as articulation goes. Go up and down, left and right. We've got a piece of articulation at the arm, which goes up and down, front and back. bicep, double hinged elbows. Then we go into the glove, which goes up and down, left, right, 360 degrees. Then we got the torso, and you're probably going to want to be careful with that unless you're going to scratch it. So I basically just can't pose them like this anymore, which kind of sucks. But other than that, you can kind of hide it. No waist articulation, like I said. Then we go into the legs. They go forward, back. We've got the swivel at the top right there. Really enjoying this piece of articulation. You can see there's even more stuff sculpted onto the side of the pants. Go down into the knee pads, which hides the articulation, which is real nice. And there's 2 pieces of articulation down there. And then, of course, we've got the swivel halfway through the bottom of the leg, which is really nice. Got the swivel, and of course, it goes up and down. And there's peg holes right there, which is nice. Maybe these may be different feet. I'm not sure if I remember seeing these. They got laces on them, which is really nice. It's just a good homage to the classic Captain America, even though it's in a modern time. I think overall it's a really solid figure. I picked up 2 of them, and even with all those issues, I still picked up 2 of them, and I already knew about all that stuff. So overall, I would recommend this figure. If you have the opportunity, make sure to look through all of them in the store and get the best one for yourself. Quality control issues on this one, it just varies, so you're going to want to make sure that you get a decent copy of this fig. But overall, I think it's a really nice figure, and I think you guys should check it out. I don't know what kind of plastic they used for this thing, but it's like rock hard. I'm not used to this type of plastic. As you can see on the Hydra Soldier here, it's kind of a softer plastic that you can kind of manipulate a little bit better than this one. This one's going to have whatever pose you can get him in, that's the one he's going to stay in. You can't really manipulate it too much. And that swivel right here at the waist just kills it. That just sucks. But overall, I would recommend this figure. I think you guys should pick him up if you get the chance. He's a decent Captain America. And, of course, make sure to pick up the rest of the waves so you can get your Mandroid. And this is Century Productions, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.
The video is over. Subscribe, damn it.